taking cues from the big fall that you had in a name like Balrampur Chini, for instance, on Friday, perhaps some inkling of some move to come, because over the weekend the government has extended curbs on sugar exports. So let's try and understand this a little bit more. We have with us Atul Chaturvedi from Shree Renuka Sugars joining in the show right now. Atul, hi, good morning. Glad that you could take time out and speak with us today on ET Now. Atul, now that India has extended the restrictions on sugar export until next year, you think that's largely on expected lines? Because the buzz is that it could be capped at, 8 million tons.
You're absolutely right, and a very good morning to you. In fact, for us, it is actually a non-event, because we were in any case expecting this to be extended. The only delay, and which is bothering us, is that the announcement for the next year's quota has still not come about. We are expecting that it's going to come out today. I hope it comes out. And the other thing which is also bothering the sugar sector is that the announcement for the revision in prices of the ethanol has still not come. And the new prices have to become effective from 1st of November, and we are already on the 31st of October. So I think this delay is a little disturbing. That's about it. Possibly the reasons being the government wants to err on the side of extreme caution with elections round the corner. So that could be one of the reasons for all these delays. But I think one need not bother as far as the sugar prices are concerned in the country, because we are staring at a big crop, or in terms of sucrose, of almost something like 41 million tons. Yep, back to you.
This year, India's of course, so far this year, we've seen India being the second largest exporter of sugar as well, and certain measures that have taken place. But back to the point you were making, Mr. Chaturvedi, so we don't know what the quota will be as yet. The quantity has to be decided. We do know export restrictions will continue for another year till next of October. But to the point you were making, when it comes to MSP as well as ethanol, what is it that the industry's request is for the government?
No, in fact, if you look at the blending percentage for the full year, it has actually at one stage crossed something like 10%, but now it's back to about 9.8, and I'm sure that should be disturbing to the government. And this delay in announcing the revision in the prices of ethanol could also make a little bit of a dent as far as the blending target of about 20% by 2025 is concerned. So I think the earlier they announce it, the better it would be. And so would the case of exports as well. But what I understand is, and as far as whatever we keep reading in the newspapers, is that about 6 million tons might get announced in a day or two. But the earlier it comes, the better it would be for everyone's health.
Mr. Chaturvedi, wanted to scratch that point further when you talk about the ethanol, capacity as well. For your own business, you are looking to increase the production capacity to 1250 KLPD, and that compares to 720 KLPD, which it stands at currently. Can you talk to us about when is that expected to come on board, and post that, do you have further capex plan lined up?
No, in fact, our expanded capacity should come on stream latest by the first quarter of next year. We were targeting December of this year, but the rains in Karnataka have probably delayed somewhat by about a month or so. So we should be ready with the expanded capacity by the first quarter. And as far as lining up new capex is concerned, we would much rather see how things pan out with the expanded capacity and then take a call on ethanol. But as a group, as a company, we are absolutely gung-ho as far as the ethanol play is concerned, and we are ready for punting big time as far as ethanol is concerned in the country. So we feel that going forward, this whatever we are exporting should actually get diverted towards ethanol, because that's what the need of the country is.
Yeah, it surely
Yep.
is. Atul, great to have you on the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining in today.